Welcome back to the reality, guys. I'm your host Brian, and today I'm talking Love Island, Australia. This is season 6, episode 9. All right, so we kind of are picking right back up where the morning after with the hideaway, where Niko and Hannah had their little dispute about bachelor parties and bachelorette parties. Niko informs the boys, Hannah tells the girls. Really, she just doesn't like that the way he fights. Apparently, it's not. I think the she did mention it last episode, but I think to me, when I was looking at it, I kind of was looking at like that she cared more about the bachelor party, but she didn't like more the way he was arguing with her. And I could see that. He wasn't really listening to her. I have a note here that when I was watching, I actually read my notes while I'm watching it live. I wrote that it was done. That's clearly not the case because they eventually do make up later. Because she kind of leaves him hanging for like an hour while she's getting ready for the day. But they do have a conversation. He's saying like, look, it's he kind of said his side about the trust issues, or it's all about trust, and then she kind of gets her side about saying that I didn't like the way you're arguing, gotta let me talk and like listen to my viewpoints. They reconcile. So I might have been like, I still don't have a lot of faith in this couple, but I think that they weirdly might be one of the stronger couples, and I don't know what that says about the season as a whole so far. Um, so we have like another. So basically, we have a complete full episode of Tommy. The guy can't stop saying "gang, gang." It kind of is annoying. Starting to get annoyed by this guy. We'll see how long he lasts, honestly. And then the other, like, there was a shakeup with couples here. So Mimi tells Dylan that she is not into him anymore. She tells him again that you're not giving me what I need, and she just breaks it off completely. She's like, I'm gonna go for Steph here, and Dylan says that he's like disappointed in himself and he's like started pursuing. I don't know. He's just kind of been like dropping the ball, honestly. So we'll see. He kind of throws like a lifeline to Sophie, who like actually picks it up. He goes, pull it for a chat. She said that she liked the way the conversation was going based off that. I mean, I kind of felt like she was also a free agent as well. I mean, Indigo is not, he was low in the totem pole of, I think, being desired by other women. Man, major, another red flag and thumbs down, point loss for Sydney. Tommy asks Sydney, hey, Tupac or Biggie? She chooses Biggie. And she's like, I've never even heard Tupac. And I was just like, yo, that's really bad. It's like really bad. I think she's from California. That's really, really bad. Really lame. I don't know how you can even listen to Biggie. I think she's from California. I could be totally wrong here. Could be totally wrong. But if she is, it's even worse. But I don't know how you can like Biggie and you don't even know who Tupac is. I think that's just crazy. Um, it's just crazy to me. So she knows Hypnotize and uh, that's pretty much it. She must think no, whatever they play like frat parties. Is that what it was all a dream? I used to read Word Up magazines. That's probably the only song that she really knows by Biggie, and that's why she probably picked him. They got a text to meet up at the fire pit. Sophie Monk shows up and she says, "Look, I when I leave this villa, if you're not in a couple, you are going to be eliminated." The way that she made it sound is that we might be losing more than one person, but in the end, we only did lose one. Another thing I'm super happy about is this God powers for Steph and Sydney are over after this recoupling. So good to know. I was getting sick of that lightning tone and just kind of it just kind of like made a weird when they just recouple in the episode. It was just made like a weird like breakup of flow and things like that. It just felt like they were doing it constantly. Just didn't really love it. All right, so Steph goes first. He chooses Mimi. Not a really big surprise there. Sydney couples up with Tommy. And I mean, I guess she had nothing else to do, but I don't know, both their personalities, they're like both dumb. So it's just it's a tough, they had a conversation. Their conversations are tough. It's like, it's dry, very, very dry. All right. So Hannah chooses Niko, not a big surprise. Em chooses Taylor. I completely forgot that Taylor was even in the villa. Xanthe chooses Zane and Sophie with the big decision. They obviously do this on purpose. She chooses Dylan. So that means that Indigo is dumped. Not totally shocking. I mean, he also was kind of like taking a back seat. Like, I don't know. I see some comments. I don't. I've seen comments in the comment section like, "Is the season that good?" And I mean, last season definitely was a lot more juicy, but we'll have to see how this season keeps going. We are only on episode 9, but it's not really hitting like it was last season for me. I don't know. I might have to agree with that. Dylan makes a comment on his way out in a confessional that like he thinks that Dylan Inigo makes a comment about Dylan saying like I think he just was shooting his shot to stay in the villa. I mean, it's not that surprising. You gotta do what you gotta do. I just even if Sylvie didn't really even like Indigo that much. I mean, I think she made it pretty clear that just on you could tell like when they're having a conversation, it just didn't look like they actually she was really feeling it. But also at the end of that recoupling, Sophie Monk asks Sophie, like, have you guys kissed? And she's like, yes, they did kiss right before the fire pit meetup. So that is something to think about. Mimi didn't like that. Whatever. I mean, she's moved on, but she's like, I'm glad it looks stupid. We have two new bombs coming in. We have Kayla, 22. She is from the Central Coast. She is an online health coach. And then we have Chrissy, 25. She's from Perth, I think is what it was, and she designs swimsuits. So looking forward to see how they come in and shake it up. I just feel like there's a lot of like there's just like not a I don't know. We need to shake up. We really do. We need to shake up big time. So hopefully Kayla and Chris can come do that, and we will see. And so I'll be back tomorrow for episode 10. May or may not have a 90 Day Fiance tonight. We don't really know. Gotta see how the episode actually is. And Wednesday we will have Los Blind Argentina, Survivor, Golden Bachelor finale, Bachelorette finale. I think that's it. I will have Love and Hip Hop Miami. I think that's tomorrow. Love and Hip Hop Miami premieres tomorrow, so I'll have a short after that. So, hey, I'll be back tomorrow definitely for this. So just check it out. I will be working from home tomorrow, so I'll have that episode out a lot sooner than I did tonight. But thanks for watching. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Peace.